What's up, family? Welcome back to another video, Learning Content with me. My name is Jalil Terry, and I basically just break down the why behind content creation instead of giving you guys growth hacks, growth advice, etc., that realistically don't even work, right? At the end of the day, if you want to grow a social media following, you have to combine two things. It's value over time. It's value over time. Value it's bringing value to your audience and just being consistent, showing up every single day, once a week, once a month, over a long period of time. That is how you're going to grow an audience. That is how you're going to grow a community. And what I do is break down the whys behind different strategies, different techniques, because if you understand the principles of content creation, of community building, of hooks, of growth hacks, all of those different things, if you understand the principles, then it just makes the process a lot simpler. It makes it a lot easier. It makes it bearable. I like to compare it to jiu-jitsu. Once you understand the principles of jiu-jitsu, it makes the process of learning jiu-jitsu and the hundreds to thousands of moves in jiu-jitsu easier, right? Because what it becomes is a process of figuring out the solution to the problem. And that's all content creation. That's all community building is finding the solutions to your audience's problems and delivering the answers. And today I wanted to talk about what I call the 80-20 rule. When the 80-20 rule of posting content. And all that really means is that 80% of your content that you post isn't going to perform that well to the 20% that will, right? And it just takes time for you to figure out what that truly means. And what it means is, if you're just now starting, right? You have 5 subscribers on YouTube. Your content, some of your content is going to get 4 views. Some of your content is going to get 1 view. If you have 10,000 followers, if you have 400 followers, subscribers on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, some of your stuff is going to perform well. Some of your stuff isn't going to perform well. But that doesn't have any direct, how do I say this? It's not a direct reflection on whether or not your content is good or bad. All it means is that at that time, it was it was 400 people that wanted to see what you were showing, you had to say, or there's 100,000 people that, wanted to see or hear about what you had to say. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a numbers game. It's a value game. It's an interest game. It's a game of, if there's people that want to hear what you have to say or see the videos that you're posting, those people will see it. And if there's people that don't, then those people aren't. And over time, what you start to learn is how to just post your content and let the content find the people, rather than posting content to get the next viral clip or get your next viral moment. Posting for virality, it always ends up failing. It always ends up draining your mindset. But if you pay attention to the 80-20 rule, you post it's not about what you want to post. It's more so about serving your community and figuring out what it is that will help them get to the next step in their journey. Helping them figure out what's going to be the next thing that takes them to the next level, rather than it be you trying to figure out how you're going to get your next viral clip, right? The 80-20 rule, when I really started to pay attention to it, it made posting content so much easier for me, where I just developed strategies to get the word out, get the information out that I have, that I know is going to, I believe in this, and I believe is going to help the next person. The thing I'm working on right now is getting better at my delivery and delivering the information. And that just comes over time, right? Time and repetition. You got to get the reps in. If you want to grow your chest muscle, if you want to grow your biceps, if you want to grow your back, whatever it is you want to grow, if you want to grow your hair, it's going to come over time and repetition. You see what I'm saying? If you want to grow your chest, get ready to put in 10,000 reps for the next year. Believing that over time, as I not only work out, but I get the correct amount of protein in, the right amount of sleep, the right nutrients, it's all going to happen for me. 80% of growth is rest. 80% of growth is the little things. The 20% is the workout. The 20% is posting your content. The other 80% is letting the game do what the game does. It's letting the algorithm do what the algorithm does. It's letting people do what people do, and that's look for the solutions to their problems. And you guys, all you have to do is pay attention to this 80-20 rule at all times. You see what I'm saying? Because it just makes the process so much simpler, to where I'm not posting for virality. I'm posting for that one person that needs the solution to a pain point that they're currently having in their journey. And that's all you're posting for, is one person. You know how many times, I won't even say how many times I go to check my YouTube channel and I see that I have one person that watched my video. And that is all the motivation I need to continue to go. Because there's times where I get extremely discouraged and I'm like, dang, I ain't got no views right now. You feel me? Is anybody listening? And I'm wondering, like, should I keep doing this? You feel me? Or should I go to a different niche? Should I switch it up? Should I do something else? But then a week goes by, and next thing you know, I got one view. I'm like, dang. I don't even know how long they watched the video, but the fact that somebody clicked gives me all the encouragement to continue to grind it out, because there's something here. And all you have to do is have that confidence with your own content, and knowing that over time, as you progress, as you self-improve, as you get better with your delivery, with your editing, with your whatever the skill is that you need to continue to progress in your content posting journey, your content creation journey, as you get better, you start to get more confidence. And as you grow that confidence, it helps you stay consistent throughout the process. And that's all you really need, is that consistency. But if you're getting insecure about getting no views, if you're doubting yourself about getting no views, and you stop posting because of that, you're guaranteed to not get any views at all. But if you post through the suck and you just pay attention to the 20 rather than the 80, you pay attention to your performers rather than paying attention to the stuff that's not performing. If you keep paying attention to the stuff that's not performing, you're going to be stuck in that insecurity and not really develop that confidence. But if you pay attention to the 20 and you keep your mind stuck there, what ends up happening is that you grow in your confidence in knowing that there's always someone out there watching. There's always someone out there listening, whether or not you believe it or not. So pay attention to that aspect, and pay attention to that aspect, right? Think about that at all times. When you're posting your content, you seeing stuff isn't performing, isn't getting views. Oh, 80-20 rule, 80-20 rule. 80% ain't gonna perform, but that 20, the 20% is. I just don't know when that 20% is coming. And that's what you have to continue to tell yourself, is that you're one day away from a performer. You're one day away from a viral video, right? You're one day away from it. But if you don't know how to handle virality, if you get addicted to virality, you're gonna end up going down a journey, a road that you genuinely don't want to go down, because it's like a drug that you continuously chase and want to come back to. But if you don't know if you don't know the principles, and if you don't know the principles behind posting and behind content, you're gonna always be chasing something that you're not gonna be able to get to. And that's all these viral clips. It's better to get 1,000. It's better to get 1,000 views per video. It's better to get 1 view per video than to get 1 view here, 1 million views here, 2 views here, 3 million views here, because you're gonna be stuck in a chasing game and a cat and rabbit, and that's not what you want to do, right? You're trying to escape the program. You're trying to escape the rat race, not be ingrained and stuck in it. You see what I'm saying? But that's all I got for you guys. I got to go to work. I'm a little late right now. Giving you guys the game. You feel me? But if you guys are enjoying the content, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to hear. Any questions you guys have, XYZ. Deuces. We'll see you tomorrow.